Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. I'm Hiral Daria. Joining us on the show today to discuss in terms of what's in for the markets, we have Rupak, the Senior Technical Analyst at LKP Securities. Rupak, good afternoon and welcome to the show. My first question coming to you is the last two trading sessions. It's a trend that we've been seeing that the markets are shooting up and seeing a good recovery in the last hour of trade. What are the charts and what is the data actually indicating due to this trend?
Good afternoon, Hiral. In this, global markets are not doing great. Especially the US market, which has been consolidating in the last few days amid their earnings season. The Indian market is sharing the corporate result, with the good number from the Reliance, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank. The index is moving higher. On the technical chart, Nifty has given a consolidation breakout and it is likely to move higher from the current level. Immediate resistance is there at 17,800, where a significant amount of call rating has been witnessed. So the immediate hurdle is there, 17,800, but above 17,800, if you move up towards 18,000, and we are safe. I think we are safe in the time Nifty is maintaining above 17,700.
Right. So overall, from here on, if you see in terms of the kind of levels that we are watching out for as well, because clearly it is expiry week. From a cash market perspective, if you go to see, DIIs have been buying aggressively. FIs have continued to remain net sellers as well. So what would this actually mean then, taking the rollover data into consideration as well?
Well, we have seen that the rollover this month is a bit low on the lower side. The FIs are definitely on the shorter side, but they're reducing their short position. Few weeks back, we witnessed a long short ratio of more than 90%. Now it is standing below 50%. So definitely the short position are getting trimmed, and currently on the back of buying from the DIIs, the sentiment is looking very bullish, and I think over the short term, this momentum will continue. We have seen that few index like Bank Nifty is trading 3% away from its all-time high.
Okay. And if you see in terms of Bank Nifty as well, last two sessions, there has been a lot of support that has come in from Bank Nifty, and it's clearly continued its outperformance vis-a-vis Nifty. Overall, yesterday's session managed to close above its hurdle area of around 42,500 levels. From here on, how are you seeing the up move specifically from a Bank Nifty perspective? You think 43,000 is going to be an easy achievement?
On the daily chart of Bank Nifty, we can see that there's a black pattern breakout, and also Bank Nifty managed to move beyond the crucial resistance of 42,500, where there was a significant amount of call writing. Now it is comfortably trading above the support of 42,500. Now, till the time it is sustaining above 42,500, we're going to see Bank Nifty rallying towards the higher level. Immediate resistance is there at 43,000, where once again the bears are waiting a bit. Now, if Bank Nifty moves beyond the 43,000 decisively, then only we're going to see Bank Nifty rallying towards 43,600, and definitely 43,000 is going to act as a resistance. But I think, given the current momentum, current trend, the Bank Nifty will be able to cross above the 43,000.
Okay. And from a stock specific perspective, so that's the two sectors. Now, moving on to in terms of IT as a whole as well, how are you seeing the IT index from here on? Rupak, you're on mute.
Indices, IT index, like they have given a consolidation breakout after the result of Infosys, and currently it is likely to consolidate within the range. And I think till the time it is sustaining below 27,500, the selling will continue. Any rally towards the higher level we get sold into, and it is the only index which is likely to remain negative over the near term.
Right. So that's with regards to Nifty as well as Bank Nifty and the way IT sector has been moving. Now, moving from there on, let's quickly look at individual counters as well, because a lot of stock specific movement is what we are witnessing in trade, though the session is nearly choppy. Overall, Rupak, firstly, let me come to you in terms of stocks like ABB, Marico, Bank of Baroda. There is some bit of long build-up that is seen in these counters as well. Are you expecting this bullishness to continue? What are charts and data indicating?
Yeah, according to the chart of Bank of Baroda, the stock has given a previous swing high uh, breakout, and currently it is trading above the critical moving average. And we have recommended our clients to buy in the stock. And over the short term, I think the Bank of Baroda is likely to move towards 195, 205 over the short term. Whereas for ABB, the stock has given a consolidation breakout. Downwards consolidation breakout is there on the daily chart. The stock is trading above the critical moving average, and I think in the short term, the stock can move up towards 3,500.
Okay. So that's with regards to the three name. That's overall we're talking about. Moving on, how are you seeing an IndusInd Bank, Rupak? Because again, that's a counter which has been in focus today.
Yeah, IndusInd Bank has been consolidating after a sharp rally from the recent low of 1,000. Now, I think for the next few days, the stock is likely to remain within a range of 1150 and 15. So once the stock moves beyond 1150 decisively, then only we will see the stock rallying towards the previous swing high of 1250.
Okay. Let's look at a Crompton Greaves as well as a Ipca Laboratories. Both the counters have been trading under pressure in the cash market. We are seeing short built up on both these names. Are you seeing accumulation of bearish positions? And if so, would these counters be short selling opportunities?
Yeah, for the Crompton Greaves, the stock has given a consolidation breakdown with the increased volume. Now it has been consolidating for the last few hours around the recent low of 255. So it is not going to be the level where one should add the short position. One can add short position once it gives a rise towards 270, and around 270 one can initiate short position with a stop loss of 280, or if the stock falls below the recent low of 254, 252, I'm sorry, so one can initiate short position below 252.
Right. So that's the number that we're looking at with regards to a few of the names that we already discussed. Moving from there on, you have a REC, PFC, as well as a Tata Power. Good increase in terms of open interest addition. The volumes are also pretty strong. All the three counters are trading in the positive. What should the strategy be with the power names?
So the power stocks are doing good of lately. And if I talk about Tata Power specifically, the stock has given a consolidation breakout on the daily chart and has moved above its 21 days exponential moving average. The trade can be in the stock like going long with a stop loss of 195 for a target of 208.
Okay. Apart from that, if you see in terms of other names, let's pick up stocks like a BEL, SAIL, NALCO. These three counters, we are seeing some bit of short positions that are being built in today's session. What should the strategy be?
So for saying the stock has been consolidating and there is no absolute trend and absolute directional trend visible in the stock. So I would recommend to stay away from the stock. Like sale would be avoid at the current level. Same applies for the bail because the stock has been consolidating after giving a rally in the recent time. So one can initiate a long position above 104. Once the stock moves beyond 104, one can enter with a long position.
Okay. So, Rupak, apart from the names that we've discussed, anything else that catches your radar that one should look at from a today and tomorrow perspective?
So currently I'm liking one stock, and that is SASA Bank. The stock has risen with a strong volume. Momentum indicator is indicating positive momentum. Also, the stock is sustaining even moving average. So for the short term, one can initiate a long position in the stock, taking a stop loss below 890 for a target of 950. One more stock
Okay.
to talk about, and that is ITC. The stock has given a consolidation breakout. It has moved above previous consolidation. It is trading at around 412. So also the stock is trading above its critical moving average. I think for the short term, the stock is likely to move towards 444, 450, and a stop loss can be placed below 390.
Okay. And with regards to Nestle, the volumes on the options front is pretty strong. The stock is also seeing some good moves. What's your view?
So the FMCG sector is doing good. The index itself, trading around its all-time high. Particular stock is trading around its consolidation high. Once the stock moves beyond 20,750 decisively, then only you can see a rally in the stock, and the stock is likely to move towards 22,000 over the near term.
Okay. And apart from that, in terms of other names as well, if I have to look at, say, a Hero Moto, in terms of Hero Moto, the option volumes again are strong, in terms of the average. And in the cash market as well, the volumes are not looking bad. What should the strategy be with the Hero Moto?
The strategy for Hero Motors should be being on the long side, because the stock has given a consolidation breakout, so the optimism in the stock has risen. Also, the stock has been trading above the 21 days exponential moving average for the last few days.
Hmm.
Short term, I think the stock can move up towards 2650, and support is seen at 2450.
Right. So that's with regards to Hero Motor. So these are few of the stocks and strategies that one should be watching out for. Thank you, Rupak, so much for joining us on the show and giving our investors and traders strategies that they can adopt from a tomorrow's perspective as well. Thank you. Stay safe and speak to you soon again. So again, in the last 15 minutes, we've seen a cool off that has come in. In fact, a major cooling off that has happened in terms of Bank Nifty as well, because now it's pretty much flat at around 42,643. So the banking names have given up gains in today's session clearly. However, if you see the advanced decline ratio, that has been pretty much in favor of the bulls. And stocks like Adani Enterprises, Bajaj Twins, Britannia, as well as IndusInd Bank, these are few of the top gainers, followed by HDFC Life, which did see smart moves in yesterday's session, has seen profit booking in today's session. UPL has been a downer as well today on the back of, a global competitor which has reported a weak set of numbers, as well as the commentary seems to be pretty weak. And these are both companies which operate in the same market with the same products, and that's what has put pressure in terms of UPL. HDFC Twins have been under pressure today as well as a Tech Mahindra. Let's quickly see in terms of the Sensex as well. We had managed to stay above the 60,000 mark, and currently as we speak as well, that number has been maintained. We are about the 60,100 levels in terms of the Sensex, and real estate has continued to be in an up move. RVNL, a 20% up move coming in on that counter. Lloyd Steel, TB Realty, rights. So all your railway counters have been buzzing in today's session of trade. And on the losing end, you had a Crompton, which is down 11.5%. Ipca Laboratories saw cuts of around 10%. So these were a few of the broader market movers and shakers as well. But overall, the breadth has been in favor of the bulls, at least in terms of where benchmarks go. And clearly, it is expiry, so you will see high amount of volatility as well, clearly this week. That's all that we have in this session. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.